Yep. All right, men of Israel, imagine. All right. Psalm of Salah. Go to home. Go.
La Yasha Allah.
All right. Men of Israel, Psalm. All right. We're going to read the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakutka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Asha, Ba'aratazah, Kubah, Hayah, Bashemayim, the thunder now, the calm, Yawam, Wasalak now, Kawawak now, Kasalak now, Kawawak now, Wala'ah, Taba'ah now, Banasa Yuwan, Above, Awashai now, Bayan, Ra, Kaya, Lakah, Amalaku, Waha'ala, Wahakapara, La'ai Walayam, Laman.
It's the Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be. We got the blessed Israel.
This is the blessed Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Rabbanaw, Wayasha Allah, so like Wahab, Bayah, Sapari, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Tawab, Aman.
All right. The Lord is a blessed Israel in English. Yahweh.
In the name of
Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be. Psalm 121 shot. All right. Good 12. All right. This is Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahari, Mayan, Yaba'ah, Azari, Yahweh, Asha, Shamayam, Ba'aratazah, Ayatan, Lamawat, Regardika, Ayunawam, Shemarka, Anah, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yashak, Shawamah, Yasha'al, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Sazalka, Al-Yad, Yamawam, Hashemash, La'ayika, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Kairak, Yashema, After Yahweh, Yashema, Taza'aka,
This is Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hill. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forward
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Ahayam. Adamika. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashakwat. Al Kaya. Aina. Awayaka. Yahayam. Yawam. Ra'ash. Abaka. Yarayabu. Sawada. Wayata. Yatazawa. Tazbawanika. Arawa. Lakawa. Walakaki. Wala'a. Yazakar. Shem Yasha'ala. Awada. Kaya. Awatazawa. Laba. Yakadwa. Ayaka. Yakarakwa. Alahalia. Alawam. Wayashabai. Al-Yam. Mama Abba. Gabal. Ramawan. Ramalak. Kalashah. Shabia. Tazawar. Ashabor. Kalawah. Al-Yawah. Zarawah. Zabanyalawat. Selah. Aisha. Lahab. Kamad. Kasiyasara. Kasaya Sarah. Kayabia. Koyashua. Nashamadwa. Bayanda Arwa. Ayahawa. Damani. Laidaba. Laidababwa. Shaya Thabwa. Nadab. Yamawa. Kara. Wakazaiba. Wakazabak. Wakazazal. Mana'a. Kamesakapwa. Ashar. Armawa. Nayara Shalak. Nayar Shah. Nanawa. Afnazwa. Alahaya. Sayatapwa. Kagagwa. Kakwash. Lapanya Rakah. Ka'ash. La'irwa. Wa Kalahaba. Harayam. Kantarapakwa. Basaraka. Wabasa. Wapaska. Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Panyaham. Palawan. Wayabakwashua. Shaka. Yahawa. Yabashua. Wayabahawa. Ayai. Wayaka Pawa. Wayabakwa. Wayadaawa. Wayatawa. Shaka. Yahawa. Labaka. Al-Yawan. Al-Kaha. Al-Rataza.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O power.
Keep not thy silence, O power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O power.
O power.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said. Come. And let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation. That the name of Israel. May be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are a confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarene. The Paul. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur. Also is joined with them. They have opened the children of Lot. Say Lot. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabir. At the brook of Kishon. Which perished at Endor. as Amunah, who
said,
let us take to ourselves the house of God in possession.
Let us take to ourselves the house of God in possession.
Oh my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy temper, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded, and troubled forever. Let them be put to shame, and perish. That men may know, that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high, over all the earth. Go.
All right, men of Israel saw his turn. Abakadab need to be seated. All right. Where we left off at? Genesis chapter 19, verse. All right, so I'm going to read first. Genesis 19:31. 19 and let me get where you at. Hold on. Make sure. 31. It's 31. Go. Okay. Try this is serious. All right. All right. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 19, verse 31. Waf Amar. Hakab Salaki. Habak Yara. Oh. Hatazah I Yara. Abanyanwa. Zakwan. Yash. Ayan. Ba'arataza. Labawa. Al Yanwa. Kadarak. Verse 32. Laka. Nashqua. Abayanwa. Yayan. Wanash Kaba. Imawa. I'm sorry. Imawa. Imawa. One. Wanakya. Bananwa. Zara. Verse 33. Wathash Kwayan. Abaya
Abayahan, Yayan, Balayala, Hawa.
What was it? 35, 36,
5.
Turn it. All right, we back.
All right. It's Genesis, picking up Genesis 19, verse 35. Wak Shakwayan. Bam. Gam. Bala Yala. Haha 1. Haha Waya Wa'a. Abayahan. Yayan. Waquam. Hatazai Yara. Wak Shakab. Amawa. Wala'a. Yada. Bash Kabab. Waqama. Waqama. Verse 36. Waq Harayan. Shatya. Banwa. Lawat. Ma'ab. Yahan. Ma'ab Yahan. Verse 37. Waq Lad. Ha Kayara. Ban. Waq Kara'a. Shamawa. Mawa'ab. Hawa'a. Abiyah. Mawa'ab. I Hayawam. That's it.
7 verses. All right. I shall read that from 31 for me.
Good. Genesis chapter 30. Genesis chapter 19, verse 31. All right. Genesis chapter 19, starting at verse 31. And the firstborn said unto the younger, Our father is old.
Okay.
And
all right, so just to catch you up if you missed last week, these two is talking right now is Lot's daughters. Last week we talked about how Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. This is Lot with his daughters. They went into a land called Zor. Zor means land of refuge. So that's where they went to get refuge. After the city was destroyed, they needed somewhere to go live. You know what I'm saying? And get the rebuild their life. And then they were given the land of Zor. Right. So he went into this land with his daughters. And now they're saying, what? Let's go.
Go. Our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth.
Right. So they just got their city destroyed. So in their mind, there's no man nowhere else that can come and take them. Now, this is the example right here is why the black woman should not make decisions.
Right. Right.
This is why she should go get counsel.
Right.
To Lakia before she does those things, period. Right? Because she's in her mind right now, she's telling herself, our city just got destroyed. Right. It's just us and our father. Right. We got to do something. We got to go and have sex. Right. We got to go and be with our father. Right. So just listen to what she said. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just give you a good eyesight while women should get counsel before they do things, before they take a husband on. Right? You know what I'm saying? This is not a wise thing. We'll show you the effect of this. And that's what our women have to understand when you read passages like this. You have an effect in the Bible. I hear a woman say the Bible downplays the effects you have. You don't know how to read.
Right.
It's telling you what the effect y'all have when y'all make decisions.
Right, that's right.
When you go around your husband, go around your father, how detrimental it can be.
Right.
Right? Your greatest power is to, I can't say what I want to say, but close your lips. And
that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's your greatest power because it's not in the earth right now.
That's right.
Now, this is back in 1950, maybe you could say, I'm getting oppressed. Now, it's a powerful thing to see a beautiful black woman just sit there and observe and speak when it's time to speak or not speak.
That's right.
Or follow the law.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that sounds almost abusive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's
it sounds abusive to her to say you need to be submissive. It sounds like let your husband beat you.
That's right.
But this is an example of that. Keep on. Let's read.
It's like, so if I could.
Go ahead.
Like what you're saying is so heavy. Like if a sister learned how to just be a woman.
Right.
And be in her feminine space.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just listen to her man and do what he say.
Right.
She'll be protected.
Right.
The Bible says that you will have protection under your husband if you do what he say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you get your protection. That's how you get protected from being out here taking that reproach away from you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? By getting under your husband, doing what he say, and following his orders. Because we got to do it. We got to follow orders.
Exactly.
We got to listen to the Lord.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing wrong with
and
that.
if you paying attention, a lot of times you seeing these viral videos, who are you seeing get singled out and attacked by these devils?
Right.
It's not really a black man. He got to be the police 9 times out of 10.
Right.
We see videos servicing where it's average devils attacking our women.
That's right.
They're gonna come at you.
That's right.
Your protection can be damn near the well. We get this well, you know, Commander Junior Harlan goes to see a woman in a head wrap and it actually means something.
Right.
You see your head wrapped up, they know that's an Israelite woman. Right. You know, it's not no hole in the head wrap.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Make it mean something. You know what I'm saying? That's what it means. Nah, had it on, don't even know why they got their head
right. Right.
That's the spirit we got to get out of. That's why it would be so powerful for our sisters to take on that right now. And what you said was heavy in terms of feminine space. When you with your sisters, y'all together, y'all can have that girl talk long as it says some get messy.
Right.
But when it comes to you being around other men, you shouldn't be trying to be too vocal.
That's right.
That's never a good sign when you're dealing with real men.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of boys out there who have mama complexes that like a woman to do that, but that is not needed in the earth. It's detrimental.
Come.
For you to come up with all the decisions and do this and run the world. Who run the world? Not girls.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
The white man run the world.
That's right.
And he using our women to think that's okay.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Come. Verse 32. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him.
Right. So it was an idea to make her father drink wine and lay with him, meaning have sex with her father. Mm-hmm. This was her solution. Instead of going to her father and saying, "Hey, father, we want to have sons."
Right.
Do you know how we can let your father? Your father just dealt with a damn angel.
Right.
An angel came and saved y'all.
Right. That's right.
Don't you think if he go to that angel and say, "What I'm gonna do about my lineage?"
So good.
He could figure that out.
So good. That's right.
That's the problem.
That's
you think you just thought something, didn't go to nobody, and then just did.
That's right.
And there's a problem that's going on in 2023 somewhere at what time is it right now? It's 2:35.
Right.
Right?
That's right.
So that's a problem our brother's having right now in his house.
So good.
That's the Bible in your face for you right there and there. All right, keep going.
So good. Slaves. And we will lie with him that we may preserve seed of our father. Right. Verse 33. And they made their father drink wine that night. And the firstborn went in and lay with her father.
Right. His oldest daughter did. Keep going.
And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose.
Right.
Verse 34. And it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, Behold, I lay yesternight with my father. Let us also make him drink wine this night also.
Right.
And go thou in and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father.
Right. Well, at least one thing they understood, seed.
Right.
They understood that, but it was wrong to me. They shouldn't have done that.
No,
we're gonna show you why. This is something, and this is what we're about to get into. Is something you can show where the Bible is real. Right. This is a good one. I like. Keep going.
Go. Verse 35. And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose and lay with him. And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose.
Right. So he got so drunk. He allowed them to get him so drunk.
Right.
That he didn't know what was going on.
Come.
Right?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He got very, very, that is something I recommend no man ever get drunk to where you don't know who you land with. That's like what that Jesus song said. Wake up in the morning, who am I screwing? Like you don't want to have them nights.
That's right.
That's right. It's the night line had his daughter was did this. Keep going.
So come, verse 36. Right. Thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father.
And away by their father. All right, keep going. This is what I like about the Bible, man. You gotta respect the fact the Bible don't hide nothing. Right. Like any other book, you can't go in there and see wicked shit people did that you want to also say these are God's people. Go good. The Bible gives you the whole story. Go good. You in your mind, why they put it where it happened. Right. That's why they put it in there, because this happens. That's right. That's why we gotta talk about eating our babies, lying, killing each other for each other woman, everything. It gives you our whole history and the stuff we do today. All the difference in this Bible and now is in the Bible, it was condemned. It's put in this Bible so it can be condemned. Because your forefathers and foremothers did these things out of their own thinking. We've got out of the state where we're taking instructions and we're just doing our own thinking. Right. That's why it's so much wickedness in the earth. Because guess what? What does Scripture say about our mind, about our heart? What does Scripture say about our heart? No man knows the heart. So like, go ahead. Yeah, no, no man knows the heart. No man knows the heart. The heart is wicked above all else. That's right. So these are the times when they didn't have a reference to go to of knowing this was wrong. She thought a thought and genuinely in her mind thought it was the best thing to do. You can't tell her something wrong with her. Right. She's trying to save her nation. Right. But she's going about it the wrong way in terms of not getting counsel, not getting the order from her father. She got a father right there. You don't have a father or a husband, get an auto one. That's right. That you can act. But don't ever try to form no woman's thing where it's women decide everything. That's right. The Lord didn't give you that. That's right. He didn't give you that. He gave you where you can have dreams and get them dreams to your prophet, and he interpret that for you. Oh, good. He didn't make nothing where you can go do it without a man. Oh, good. All right, let's get it. That's like so good. Going to add to your point, that's how we got Black Lives Matter. That's how we got it. You know exactly. What I mean? Two women came together and said, "Hey, let's create an organization to help our people." But they aligned themselves. They aligned themselves with these devils. So align themselves with them devils. Damn, if you want to go deep into that, that's damn how the civil rights movement came about. Good. Right? Good. All that stuff came about. Really, that came because of the women's movement. Right. The women's movement was going around before civil rights movement. Right. It just wasn't getting no traction. Right. They needed black women and blacks to help them to get what they want. That's right. And then when they got what they wanted, what they did, they went back in the house, shut the hell up, and listen to their husband. They left our black women out here. That's right. To the point where it's hard to build a relationship between a black man and a woman. Right. But they went back into their house. That's right. And Donald Trump showed you that when he was voted, when they said 75% of all white women voted for Donald Trump, what they showed you. Right. They stand by their man. That's right. Right? That's right. That man said, grab him by the pussy. That's right. He said, Salaki. He said everything you could think of that you would think women would turn on him about. Right. They did because he was a man of their nation. That's right. And they stood with him. That's right. We don't do that. We got to start picking up at least that spirit. Right. When we with each other. Right? Keep going. So come, verse 37. And the firstborn bare a son and called his name Moab. Moab. Now, who was Moab? Somebody, right? That's a Chinese man. Chinese man. Now, she just had sex with her father. What is that called? That's incest. Incest. Now, what's the reason that they made that a law? What's the I won't say a reason they made a law. Well, why is that not a good thing to do? Right. It's a lot. So that'd be causes. I know one that causes birth defects. Birth defects. Now, hopefully we don't get banned for this. You see an Asian man. Right? You're looking at a birth defect. The eyes, the whole setup of their face, the fact that they're set up certain to be good at certain things. In our time, we would call that mentally what's the word? Mentally challenged. It's something else. Autistic. Right. They would say it's autistic because even they that's why those people are governed the way they can. They can do it with no problems. We couldn't be governed the way Asians are governed. Right. They run like a robot. They like, come. You know what I'm saying? Come. Because of that deficiency they have in their body. They don't have the people skills are screwed. Right. It's rare you see one. Sometimes over here you will see one that can conversate with you. That's when you in the hood, you making money out of black folks. Right, they learn to talk to you. But you see the most of people skills are destroyed.
Right.
They look off.
Right.
They may be good at one thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And they are nutcases.
That's right.
I don't care. Well, listen, they don't talk about the Bible. My niece is over there right now in Korea. Those bastards are violent.
Oh, good.
They don't do a lot of killing, but they fight you like they are for no reason. They will just, you wake up, you're in a Bruce Lee movie right quick over there. You know what I'm saying? Because they are violent people too. Right? So this right here lets you know she slept with her father and created a child from a nation of incest people. Right. That's right. That's how you know the Bible is real. That's right. That's right. The people, and I've heard people try to use that against us. But when the people do that I cut them and say, you know what, you admit the Bible is real though. Because you're telling me we're talking about a man, a girl sleeping with her father in the Bible, but you admit it's real. You harping on that. You're telling me you know the Bible is real. Because you see a Chinese man, a Korean man, an Asian man over here. That's right. And they came from this right here. That's right. That's the only explanation that you would even have. There's no other scientific explanation. Why don't they come up with an excuse to say that? Do they say they made the doctor something made the white man in Africa? Right. Some big head nigga, some big head African made the white man. What's your excuse for the Asian man? Right. Right. You see how you got to keep up with all these lies instead of just following the Bible? Go good. You know what I'm saying? They came from this. It was wrong. It was incest. It was a bad idea, but it made a whole nation of people. Then guess what, black man? These people rule over us. That's the problem. That's why we here. Right. That's why you see these brothers in the UPK fighting so hard because them bastards are over you. Right. They looked at as a higher class of people than the black man. Right. And they came from incest. That should piss you off. That's right. That's right. And know this world is upside down. They should be making our flying cars. Right. They should be doing that for us. Right. Right. They should be coming to us and saying, "Hey, sir, I made this phone where you ain't got to touch your phone. That's right. I made this phone where all you got to do is talk. That's right. And sire, my lord." That's what they should be doing. Making them gadgets for us instead of taxing us. Right. They should be making the money for us. Right. That's the kingdom, man. The kingdom is going to be them doing that same thing because Moab is going to go into slavery. They're going to be free. They're going to go into their land. They're going to follow the law. So a part of that is going to be them doing stuff for us. We're going to use them to do things. Okay. Right? Under our tutelage. Because, of course, it's going to come from us, our thought process. But you know what I'm saying? That's going to be the benefit of having them around when we're in the kingdom. Right. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, no. Right, he was bad. Go, good. All right, keep going. That's 7. That was 7? All right, I just started reading that. You go to Hebrew? Go. All right, Genesis chapter 19 and verse 38 in the Hebrew. Waha Taza I Yara Gam Hawa'a Yalada Ban Wata Kwara Shema Ban I Maya Hawa'a Abiyah, Banayah, Amawan, I, Hayawam. Genesis chapter 20 and verse 1. Wayasa, Masham, Abaram, Rataza, Hanagab, Yashab, Bayan, Quadash, Bayan, Shawar, Yagar, Bagarar. Verse 2. Waya Amar, Abaram, All,
Shara, Ashata, Akathaya, Hawa, Waya Shalka, Waya Shalak, Abayam Lak, Malak, Garah, Wayakarak, Ath, Shara, verse 3, Wayabah, Alahayam, all, Bayamalak, Ba Kalawam, Hayallah, it's like Halayah, Waya Amar, Lawa, Hanak, Math, Al, Hasha, Ashar, Laquar Kath, Wa Hawa, Ba Alath, Baal, Wa Bayat, like Wa Ba Yamlak. Verse 4.
Yeah, verse 4.
Go that first word. Verse 4.
Wa'abaya malad. Wa'abaya malad.
Baya Malak.
Baya malak. Salaki.
La'ah.
That name in English even sound crazy. Abimelech. You know, that's the name they're saying. Abimelech. That's a hard name to say in English.
Go
ahead.
Go. La'ah. Quarab. Alaya. Wa Ya'am. What's like Wa Ya'amar. Adana. Adanya. Hagarwaya. Gum. Tazad Yaquar. Tazad Yaquar. Taza the Yak. Dahagar. Daharagar. Verse 5. Hala'ah. Hawa'ah. Amar. Laya. Kathaya. Hawa. Wa Haya. Gam. Hawa. Amar. Amara. Akaya. Hawa. Batham. Lababaya. Wabana Kwayan. Kapaya. Shayathya. Za'ath. Verse 6, last verse. Go. Waya Amar. Allah Yah. Ha Allah Hayam. Bakalam. Gam. Anakaya. Yadai Tha. Yada Ithia. Kaya. Batham. Lababaka. Lababak. Ashayath. Zah. Wa'akashak. Gam. Anakayak. Awathak. Makata. Makatawa. Laya. Al. Khan. La'a. Nathayak. Nathayak. Lanagar. Lan. La. Nagar. Nagaya. Nagar. Alaya.
Good job. Good job. Give my hand. Good job. We're all going to read my hand. Let's start at what?
Verse 38.
Verse 38.
Okay. This is the book of Genesis 19, verse 38. And the younger, she also bare a son, and called his name Benami. The same is the father of the children of Ammon unto this day.
Right. Those are also a form of Asian people. All right. Keep going.
Come. Genesis chapter 20, verse 1.
If I'm not mistaken, that is the Japanese and the Chinese. Correct. Yeah. Go ahead. All right.
Genesis chapter 20, verse 1. And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country, and dwelled between Kadesh and Shur, and sojourned in Jaar.
All right, keep going.
Verse 2. And Abraham said of Sarah his wife, she is my sister.
Right. We spoke about this before. They're reiterating what happened between Abraham and the king here. This is a good example of showing how when you got favor with God, he will prevent your enemies from trespassing against you. Right? If you do what you're supposed to do with the Most High, he will put fear on them about his laws. All you got to do is be a righteous man.
That's right.
And we're going to show you how actually Abraham didn't lie.
Right.
You know, the time when you first read it, you felt like he was being a coward, but he actually didn't lie. You know, because he's going to show you why. All right, go ahead.
Come, verse 2. And Abram said of Sarah his wife, she is my sister.
All right.
And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah.
Right. So Abimelech, he knew Abimelech was going to eventually directly try to take Sarah. All right. When he saw that it was his sister. Keep going.
Verse 3. But God came to Abimelech in a dream by night, and said to him, behold, thou art but a dead man, for the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife.
Right. So he had a dream. The Most High came and said, you were dead. You know what I'm saying? That's how Most High talk. You dead. You done took my man and woman, you come to kill you. All right? And he didn't even know. So keep on.
That's right, sir.
Go ahead.
If I could, would that be a good precept to say, like, even the heathens got to keep the laws of the law?
It's beneficial for them to do. They don't get the benefit that we get, but it'll save their life.
Go good.
Like when I say life, mean literally physical.
Go good.
Right? They're going to die. We die spiritually and whatnot, but they're going to follow it to not die. It's not going to benefit them the way it will benefit us. Right? Go ahead.
Come. Verse 4. But Abimelech had not come near her. And he said, Lord, wilt thou slay also a righteous nation?
Right.
Verse 5. Said he not unto me, she is my sister. And even she herself said, he is my brother.
Right. So he's saying, you're going to kill a righteous nation? He was like, Abimelech, feared the Lord. He had that's what Abraham didn't realize. Abimelech had a reverence for God, even though he was not an Israelite, right? He respected he respected the God of Israel, right? So he asked him, like, okay, I teach my people to listen to what they say, even though I'm not an Israelite, even though I'm not your seed, basically. You're not dealing with me. I respect you, right? So he's asking him, are you going to destroy the whole city? Right? Keep going.
Come. He is my brother, and the integrity of my heart and innocency of my hands have I done this.
Right. So he said the innocency, basically saying, I didn't know. Right. You know, I'm a man of integrity. I had no idea. He told me that was his wife. She said she told me that was his sister. She said that was her brother. I don't know what the hell going on. Right. All right, keep going.
Verse number 6. And God said unto him in a dream, Yea, I know that thou didst this in the integrity of thy heart. For I also withheld thee from sinning against me.
Right.
Therefore suffered I thee not to touch her.
So how did he withhold him from sinning? Like, just imagine what you're saying. He got her to make her his wife. That means he got her to go knock her down, or whatever you want to call it, to lay with her immediately. That's how the Most High can work sometimes too, right? You know what I'm saying? He can divert things from happening. Right. You know, so you don't want to overlook that stuff. That's how the Most High, you don't give him credit for stuff. That's why you think the doctor, social media, and money don't help you. The Most High can cause things to happen that you have no control over. Right. We don't know how he held him up because it's the Most High. He might have got him busy going to fix the damn light bulb. You know, it could have been anything. But he held him up from doing it. That's how you got to realize how God works sometimes. It's not going to be just no fire and brimstone coming. He held him up for violating that brother to take his woman. Right? Because we know how important Sarah ended up being, of course. So he didn't want that to happen. So everything is the Lord's will. That's right. That man's will was to go and hit her immediately, probably. But the Lord just told him the reason you hadn't hit her yet is because I hadn't let you hit her. That's right. I hadn't allowed it to happen. So, flip side of that, you a wicked bastard in the world, and a nigga do hit your woman. What that mean? That mean Lord let it happen.
Yeah, right.
That mean he let it happen.
Yeah, right.
He was not trying to protect your household. That's how that works. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you want to look at dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? The Most High does everything. All right, keep going. That was 7 right there. All right, keep going. We're gonna keep reading up 7.
Come. Verse 7. Now therefore restore the man his wife, for he is a prophet, and he shall pray for thee, and thou shalt live. Right. And if thou restore her not, know thou that thou shalt surely die.
Right. So you're gonna die. So you got an option to return her back. Now that you know, you got an option to return her back or not, you die. You know.
Come, thou and all that are thine. Verse 8. Therefore Abimelech rose early in the morning and called all his servants and told all these things in their ears. And the men were sore afraid.
Right. He got up to everybody and woke everybody up like, hey. Right. Where that man at? Where that girl at? Get her together. Get them everything. Right? Go on.
Verse 9. Then Abimelech called Abraham and said unto him, What hast thou done unto us?
Right. So he went to Abraham like, man, what's going on? You know what you did to me. You got the Most High visiting me in my sleep, saying I'm a dead man. Right. All right, keep going.
And what have I offended thee that thou hast brought on me and my kingdom a great sin? Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done.
Right.
Verse 10. And Abimelech said unto Abraham, What sawest thou that thou hast done this thing?
Right. He said, what made you do this? What did you see in me that made you think you couldn't just tell me this was your wife? Right. Keep going.
Come, verse 11. And Abraham said, Because I thought surely the fear of God is not in this place.
Right. In Abraham's mind, he felt like, yeah, this is my God, but he don't care about my God. Right. He just assumed that the brother did. That what the man the heathen did. Right. Keep going.
Come. And they will slay me for my wife's sake.
Right. He thought they were going to kill him. Right. So he was like, now he was in a choice where he said to himself, you know, I'm either going to let this happen to my wife or I'm going to die. Right. Keep going.
Come, verse 12.
Because he realized this: if I died, they're gonna take her anyway. Right? They're gonna kill her anyway. They're gonna rape her. If I say to my wife, they're gonna kill me so they can't sleep with her. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's so that he really had no choice. That's right. It was death or say that she is my sister. So at least we can get her over there and I can figure out what's next. That's right. And guess what happened? The Lord stepped in and he didn't have to do nothing else. That's right. All right, keep going.
Come, verse 12. And yet indeed she is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother.
Right. And so he turns out that she actually was his sister. He was not completely lying, right? He was saying that this was his father's, who had clearly had multiple wives. Let's not leave that out. You know what I'm saying? Right. That he had been multiple wives. He had a father, had a wife that he did that wasn't with him. She had a daughter. They met. Blah blah blah. All right, keep going.
Come, and she became my wife.
Right.
13. And it came to pass,
which is lawful. It's lawful. Right. Put that in. That's not brother and sister.
Right.
That might sound a little weird. It's kind of like the cousin thing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can mess with your cousin, but you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna necessarily go and do it. Back then, it was a little bit different. Now, I would not recommend your father meets another woman and you go sleep with the daughter. I wouldn't recommend that. That sounds a little hectic. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead.
If I could, that's like with Jacob and his wives, right? Like said with when he went to work for his uncle. And his daughters was his cousins.
Right. He'll be his cousins. You know what I'm saying? So that's that situation with Jacob, of course, we're gonna get to later on, where they were sisters, which is something that is a law that you cannot do. Right. And you will know because of that particular situation is the reason why you can't do that. All right? Keep going.
Come, verse 13. And it came to pass, when God caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said unto her, this is thy kindness which thou shalt show unto me. And every place whither we shall come, say of me, he is my brother.
Right. So he's saying that Abraham was saying wherever he gonna go, he's gonna find favor. It came to him that wherever he go, you know what I'm saying, the Lord gonna be with him. That's what he realized in this situation. He was like, damn, let me trust the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The Most High got me. Let me trust him. He said he came to him like, damn, I'm respected everywhere I go. Right. Because of this shield. Right. Because of what I stand for. This man saw that I was with God, and now guess what? This man finna give me everything. This man finna give me all his cars, his houses, whatever he got in the West Wing, he finna get a piece. Right. Because he know who I am now. Right. That people like that there are people in the earth who do get blessed for that. They may not actually be down with the cause or going where you're going, but they're gonna want to support what you're doing. They're gonna want to say, look here, I gotta give it to somebody, I'm gonna give it to that man. I know he's gonna do something right. That's how the world is supposed to be thinking about commanding general your heart. Right. You're supposed to know if I take at least there are 10% and put it into this man, he's gonna bring me something back. It's gonna benefit my family. Right. That's called a faith. That's real faith. Right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got to get that back in earth amongst all our people. All right, keep going.
Come. Verse 14. And Abimelech took sheep and oxen and men servants and women servants and gave them unto Abraham and restored him Sarah his wife.
Right. Gave him his wife, gave him some oxen, hooked him up basically. Right. Whatever you can think of, that a boss player gonna lace you up with when you come to his city. Right. He laced him up. We gave him a car, someone to stay, gave him some jewelry, all that. You know what I'm saying? So go rock out, do what you want to do with it. You got that whole side of this neighborhood. That's you. Right. Keep going.
Right. Verse 15. And Abimelech said, behold, my land is before thee. Right. Dwell where it pleases thee.
Do what you want to do. Keep going.
And Sarah said, and unto Sarah he said, behold, I have given thy brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Right. Behold, he is to thee a covering of the eyes.
Right.
Unto all that are with thee and with all others, thus she was reproved.
Right, she was reproved. What does that mean to be reproved?
If I could, sorry. That's to be reproved means like take away your lesson to be corrected, right? Or to be fixed, or to.
Well, reprove, the base word of reprove will be reproach, right? So what reproach means? We don't know it specifically. Let's look it up. What reproach means? That's the word. You can look up reprove, but you'll get the same definition. The broke down road there is reproach. Let's get that. That's gonna be a word a lot of women are gonna be familiar with pretty soon. You know, they should understand that. You know that's why certain things have to happen a certain way.
Go. Definition of reproach: address someone in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment.
Right, keep on.
Then you got a noun that says the expression of disapproval or disappointment.
Right.
Accuse someone, censure, or rebuke.
Right. Looked at someone, basically saying someone that has a lot of problems. Someone is looked at in a bad light. Someone is looked at as something that's like he was going to take her and throw her in his cage with the rest of his horse. That's what he was about to do with her. He was about to take her, do whatever he wanted to do with her, and put her over there. Think about it. He made his wife and he got to her again. He said, "That's mine. Put her over there." Right? That's a reproach. Because he treated her like she's a nothing little broad, right? That's what a lot of our women are getting treated like, right? You know why? Because of the TikToks and everything the so oppressor put out there to make our women look like whores. All other nations of people want to do is take them, put them over in this box, have sex with them when they want to. You go do what you want to do. Go say you run the world, or talk crazy to your husband or whoever you got. But I want you to be my little hoe over here. That's all. That's a reproach. And they're going to realize that. They're going to realize that no one in the earth outside the men in the ISUPK or the men are going to treat me the way I need to be treated. Correct me when I need to be corrected. Take care of me how I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Tell that fire when I need to be told fire. All that kind of stuff, man. That's going to be a thing in the earth. That's why Jeremiah, what scripture am I talking about before I keep going? I said here, it's something else. What scripture am I talking about? Talk about a woman removing her reproach.
It's like when a woman had 7 black women.
Give the scripture. Because you got to know that one. And then you out there to be, that's a bedrock one.
I know that one.
You out there that was my heart. I know that's the first scripture I learned. I'm like, whoa. Okay.
Good. 7.
You got to give you time to get to this. Is something you really understand. Like, women, it's not going to be a situation where, let's say, that reproach is on a lot of black women, right? Even if they're not like that. Sarah wasn't a whore. She was about to get treated like a whore, right? That's what's going on right now. And they're going to need to have a man protection over them. See, he told her, he said, from now on, it's a covering. It's a covering. When we look at you, we don't see you no more.
Right.
You with that man.
Right, that's right.
He put out a decree. This is this man's wife.
That's right. Our
sisters don't have that when they got a ring on. You know what I'm saying? It don't be what, hey, that's not the Sharia. Hey, that's the Zara Marfria. You know what I'm saying? You touch her, you die. We need that in the earth so our rib can freely go to the store and know, okay, 4 brothers help me get my bags up. And ask my number, nothing. Just want to help me. That's the spirit you got to be in. You should want to help a man's real about without wanting to sleep with him.
That's right.
That's not the time. We're in a time right now where he having the bags, he trying to drop that bag. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how they go a lot of times now. It makes everybody weary of dealing with each other. Women decide a lot when it comes to brotherhood. When I say decided, it's a driving factor of how you deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? These men are able to become friends because this man respected that was his wife. He was able to become I ain't gonna say friend because he's a heathen, but he became an ally to this man. Right. Because he respected who? The Most High God. The Most High God is that glue that's going to protect you dealing with people that otherwise going to do you dirty. That's right. And he wouldn't have been able to do nothing right there but die or, really just die. That's the only option he would have had right there. That's right. If he'd have been like another dude that don't know no better and been like, hey, this is my wife, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right. Man, he'd have been dead right there. They took him. That's right. Well, what does scripture say? Be wise as a serpent. That's right. That was the example of being wise as a serpent. Right? Harmless as a dove. And the Most High did everything else for him. Nobody died. Okay. Right? Keep going.
That was slightly so. You answer that scripture, Isaiah 4:1.
Yeah, that's it. Isaiah 4:1. Read that for him.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. And in that day, 7 women
right.
shall take hold of one man.
Right. That's in the Bible, man. We didn't make this up. It's going to come a time when 7 women. But why they going to do it? Keep reading.
We will eat our own bread.
They said they don't want your money. They will eat their own bread.
Right.
They've been out there in the world getting the bag.
Right.
Trying to be free.
Right.
Letting their boss do what they want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got my own apartment. Hey, woman living alone, they have 4 or 5 niggas coming through there in a week.
Right.
But they free because the word told them they can do it. They've been out there. So she said, hey, go ahead. She said, I got my own food.
Right. And wear our own apparel.
got my own clothes, all this stuff. She's saying she has been out there in the world, getting her money. Go ahead.
Only let us be called by thy name.
She just want to be called by your name. How does a woman get called by your name? She's gonna be house of Tazar Moth, house of Lahagun, house of Natasha.
That's right.
Right? She's gonna become his wife.
That's right. That's right.
She's gonna become his woman and be called by her name, so no one can put that reproach on her and say, "Hey, look at that black. Look at that. She got a big old." But they go smack. Like you understand, it's places where people go.
Right.
A man will walk up and just smack a woman's ass. He don't know. A man will walk up and take it.
Right.
Because some women are like that. Right. It's a bad stigma out here in this earth on our black women.
Mm-hmm.
That reproach will be removed from them when they join to a priest.
That's right.
And prophet of the Most High God. That's the only protection a lot of them will have. It's not just don't look at the fact that the man gets to sleep with 7 women. He is responsible for 7 women now. Right. They're asking him to put his name on the line.
That's right.
For them.
That's right.
So when you take on a wife, that's what you're doing. You put your name on the line for her.
Right.
Because she's a whore, you look like you don't know what you're doing.
That's right. That's right.
If you can't control her, you look like you don't know what you're doing. And what does the scripture say about a man that can't control his household? Let's get this in Titus. Let me see. If I can't get it specifically, it's in Titus. It's control that of his own house. So my mind just went straight blank when I thought about the precept. It's in Titus or Timothy. If I can't get it eventually, I'll put it up. I'll put it in the comments.
So when they rule his own house.
Rule of his own. It's in Timothy.
First Timothy.
First Timothy. Okay, read that for me. So like the water.
This is First Timothy chapter 3, verse 4. One that ruleth his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity.
Right.
For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God?
Right. So it's saying for a man to even be a priest. That's why it's an important thing when you becoming a priest that you work on those. That was the point of a trooper coming up in the eyes. That's the structure that's needed to do what that scripture talking about is only found in the eyes. It's only found here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's an important thing. You know what I'm saying? So to be in your child's life, to help your woman become a better female.
Right.
All of that is your duty. It's not just about having sex.
Right.
So that reproach is not, you know what I'm saying? Like they need that off of them. It's on them right now. For those of you who don't know, in that day is today.
Right.
What is today?
Right.
December the 20th, the 31st,
30th.
30th. It is that day.
Right.
There's a woman out there right now who may be not a whore, but she's looked at as a whore because of what is done to our people. Right. That's the reproach that he took off of Sarah right there. Because she was going to get treated like a whore. All right? Keep going. Let's read.
Verse 17. So Abraham prayed unto God, and God healed Abimelech and his wife and his maidservants, and they bare children.
Right. So they had children. Keep going.
18. For the Lord had fast closed up all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife.
Right. So Most High made it where he could have no more children with nobody else. Like he don't realize how bad that was going to get for him. Right. And he knew that.
Right.
He knew that I'm going to respect this God because he's going to make my life hell over this one woman. Right? And so go ahead.
It's like I was going to say, the part where he said that he healed Abimelech, that meant Abimelech was already hurt.
Well, he was hurt because he couldn't have children.
Go good.
Like I don't know the exact timeline, so it sounds like it was a specific timeline that he had Sarah without making her his wife.
Go good.
That make it even more let you know the Most High.
Go good.
She might have been in there a month.
Right.
And he ain't know.
Right.
And he ain't touched her.
Right.
For a month. For some reason, he ain't touched her yet. They don't say why he didn't get to it, but the Lord said, I healed you back.
That's right.
You could have made the man not get up. You never know what happened.
That's right.
They did not have, he was not able to have sex with her. So he was also able to not make his other handmaids and wives pregnant.
Go good.
Which is something that he probably had no problem doing.
Go good.
And so the Most High had already cursed that. And let's just put this in today's term. Let's just put it together. You do something, stuff ain't going right. He realized that Maria's ain't getting pregnant or something. Right. Locking them up, but they ain't getting pregnant. Then you get a drink.
Right.
then a dream hits you like, oh, that's what happened.
That's right.
This he done forgot about him probably over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
He done put it in the corner and like, damn, I done took this man rib, didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how that sounds like he's going because he had affliction on him after he did it. Right. The Lord released that. You know what I'm saying? He healed. That's an affliction for a man not to be able to have children. You know what I'm saying? That's a hindrance to the man and the woman that's trying to have a child. Right? All right, keep going.
Chapter 21. All right, this is Genesis chapter 21, verse 1.
That's 7 verses. How many verses you got?
6.
Yeah, I wanted you to do another 7. So like we got one. You want the second 7.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next verse will be verse 6.
All right, good. That'll be the last one.
He got 2, so he didn't go to verse 2. That'll be a 7.
All right, good.
I need to do verse 1 and 2. Chapter 21, verse 1 and verse 2.
Okay, that's it.
That'll be a 7.
Call out the chapter. So
Come. So like 20.
21. Chapter 21.
All right, this is Genesis chapter 21, verses 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Verse 1 and 2. Why Yahweh? Oh, the English. Salaki. I'm sorry.
Trying to show off on
That's what he's trying to do.
Genesis chapter 1.
The next 7.
Genesis 21, verse 1. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did unto Sarah as he had spoken. Verse 2. For Sarah conceived and bare Abraham a son in his old age, and the set time of which God had spoken to him.
Right, so the Most High was fulfilling his order that he told Sarah that I will make you pregnant at an old age. That's what he told her. So he was letting her know a specific time. These verses are always sometimes about time, right? Look at what happened with Christ. You know what I'm saying? When he was born, not too long after, what did Herod do? He ordered all the children to die, to be killed. So you connect that back to his mother and father sleeping together before the marriage ceremony. Why? It was a specific time he needed to be born. Right? If he would have waited then for the marriage ceremony, that baby would have got killed. So it was all time, right? He said it was a specific time. When you get into the birth of Christ, understand he came the same way other prophets came, right? So this is telling you that Most High will have a specific time he needs a baby to be born. Because you want that baby to be in an era, a certain time. You want this is the man that like. Let's look at Michael Jordan. Let's look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was a great basketball player, but a lot of people will tell you he was a great player in that era.
Right.
He might not have been as great today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was a great player, but he might have won as many champions. He might have been great, still like GOAT talk, but not as dominant. That's the same thing you want to look at when you talk about these babies being born on earth. The Most High got this stuff mapped out. That's why we can't question it. It's a flowing water.
That's right.
It flows all together. All right, keep going. Oh, so like, we on 3 now. Go. So honestly, I'm gonna read these next 7. I'll let you get the next 7. All right, we'll read this. Genesis chapter 21, verse 3 in the Hebrew. Wayakara, Abraham, As, Sham, Balawa, Hanawalad, Lawan, Ashar, Yalad, Lawa, Shira'ah, Watata Kakwa, Wayamala, Abraham, As, it's like verse 14, As, Yatata Kakwa, Banawa, Bun, Shamanas, Yamayam, Kashar, Tazawa, Atawa, Alahayam, verse 5, Wa'aba, Raham, Bawa, Ma'as, Shana, Bahawalak, Lawan, off. Yataza Kakwa, Banawa, verse 6. Wata Ama, Shara'a, Taza Kakwa, Aisha, Laya, Alahaya, Kal, Hashemah, Yataza Kakwa, Laya, verse 7. Wata Ama, Maya, Malala, La'a, Baraham, Haya, Nayakwaha, Banaya, Shara'a, Kaya, Yalataya, Bawan, Lazakwanaya, Lazakwanaya one, Waya, Gadala, looks like it, verse 8. Waya, Gadala, Hayalat, Waya Gamal, Waya Aish, Abraham, Mashata'a, Gadawala, Gadawal, Salaki, Gadawal, Bayawam, Hagamal, Af, Yataza, Kakwa, verse 9, Wahara'a, Shara'a, Af, Bawan, Hagar, Hamatala Rayah, Ashar, Yaladah, La'aba, La'baraham, La'a, Baraham, Matala Kakwa, verse 10. What? 9 or 7? Okay, good. I'll read that for
you. It's the book of Genesis, Genesis chapter 21, verse 3. Abraham called the name of his son that was born unto him, whom Sarah bare to him, Isaac.
Isaac. All right. There's a forefather here. That's the son that the Most High told her she would have at a specific time. All right. Keep going.
Verse 4. And Abraham circumcised his son Isaac, being 8 days old.
Right.
As God had commanded him.
Right.
Verse 5. And Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born unto him.
Right. He was 100 years old, had a newborn baby. He was 100 years old, had a newborn baby. Right? Go. Keep going.
Verse 6. And Sarah said, God hath made me to laugh, so that all that hear will laugh with me.
Right. He said, God made me laugh by saying I had a baby. We can make everybody laugh when they see this baby actually here. Right? Keep going.
Verse 7. And she said, who would have said unto Abraham that Sarah should have given children suck?
Right.
For I have borne him a son in his old age.
Right. Keep going.
Verse 8. And the child grew and was weaned, and Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned.
Right. He made a feast day the way he was. Let's look at what's the definition of weaned. It's like a Christian will tell you this is a birthday.
Right.
Keep going.
So keep reading.
Now we're gonna get the definition of weaned.
What definition I looked up?
Sometimes you gotta put biblical definition, but
okay. Let's see what on here. So like I said, basically a child, let's say, eating food other than mother's milk.
So basically a wean means they grew up, basically, right? Be strongly influenced, especially from like you know what I'm saying? A good when you look at the basic definition, it's saying someone managing without something, or was becoming dependent, or have become dependent on which they have become excessively for. That's basically saying, you know, let's say you wean from off the milk, right? He became a man, right? He's becoming a man. You know, basically, it's not no birthday. Right. He's grown. He's already been born. He was weaned when he started doing things as a man, as a grown. He was a special child for one thing, right? So weaned means he's weaned off of being up under his mama all the time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. He probably more time 10, considering who this was, he did it at an exceptional early age. So good. You know what I'm saying? He grew up very fast. So good. So he said, man, I made me a grown man. Let me have a feast day for it. Right? All right, keep going.
Verse 9. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which she had born unto Abraham, mocking.
Hold on. Go back, read that again.
9, and we'll go back to 8. 9. Come. Genesis 21 and 9. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which she had born unto Abraham, mocking.
Right. So Abraham, of course, we know he got Hagar pregnant because that was an order from the Lord. That was his wife agreed with it, and the Lord said, "Go unto her and have a son." Right. So Hagar was mocking. Right. Keep going. She was mocking Sarah by the pregnancy.
Oh God. Verse 10. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out.
I told you. Salaki. Hagar was not mocking. Ishmael was mocking. All right. That's what he's saying. The son of Hagar. Right. Keep going.
Verse 10. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, even with Isaac.
Right. So she basically, let me tell you something. She knew this was a heat, right? Mm-hmm. The boy was like clear. You're talking about the very first era. Mm-hmm. I'm quite sure he couldn't sit his little ass down. I'm quite sure there's a bunch of heathenistic shit he just had going on. And his mother too. His mother was an Egyptian. So imagine what the hell she had going on. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not a people that's of same culture at all of us. So she's telling Abraham, man, you gotta get them out here. Like they not of us. Something going on. This one pissing me off. I don't know what's going on. But basically, like your woman comes and you say, look up, man. You don't handle that, I'm gonna handle it. They're not gonna be comfortable around here. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 11. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son.
Right. But she basically saying he should not be with Isaac. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She is of that seed, we of this seed. You know, she's not even of our people. So her culture, her everything around was around them. And she's telling her son that she's probably spending more time with the boy than Abraham was, right? So she's teaching him stuff she knows. Right. And it's showing it where it's like a problem to Sarah. Right. All right, keep going.
Verse 12. And God said unto Abraham, let it not be grievous in thy sight because of the lad, and because of thy bondwoman, and all that Sarah hath said unto thee, hearken unto her voice. Right. For in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
So look, this is the Most High telling him, look, your wife is right. It's another spot where the Most High agree with you. Mm-hmm. Right. It's not acting like the Most High just say you never come up with good ideas. Right. I guarantee Sarah came to her and her auto one and said, Salakia, sir, these people are driving me crazy. Right. She didn't come to him like, hey, nigga, get these people out of here. That's right. She came to him like, Salakia, sir, these heathens getting on my nerves. Right. They over here goddamn don't bathe. They cutting up chickens, eating it raw. Who knows what they was doing to piss off. But at the end of the day, the Lord came to Abraham and said, Abraham being a man that he is, was like, he probably had second thoughts about it. Like, I ain't even my son. Deal with it. Just imagine that today. Right. You got a child. You already got your wife that you just had a child. When she make your wife, she tell you get that child out of here. Right. Most brothers is like, that's my son. Big deal with it. That's right. That's Abraham was with the Lord, and it made sense because his boy was a heathen. Right. His mother was a heathen. That's right. Right. That's right. Keep going.
Come, verse 13. And also of the son of the bondwoman will I make a nation because he is thy seed.
Right. So he said, I'm going to make a nation of him. He just ain't going to be here. I'm still going to bless him, but get him over there. Right? Let him go over there. All right. So he said he's going to give a nation to his seed.
Right.
All right. Keep going.
Verse 14. And Abraham rose up early in the morning and took bread and a bottle of water and gave it unto Hagar, putting it on her shoulder, and the child, and sent her away. And she departed and wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba.
Right. So he gave her a bottle of water to set up and say, hey, look here. Hey.
Take the food and water.
Right. Like you call the problems in this house, you gotta go over there. Right. Imagine you going to tell your baby mama that. You go on child support, nigga. She like, I got you, nigga. I don't have all that coming with me. You know what I'm saying? He gave her a bottle of water. All right. So just imagine that day. The Lord had to help out a lot right now. A lot of brothers are not going to do that. I don't care if you slept with a whole devil. Right. You're not going to just move her away without no repercussions. So, but she took it well. She took too far to order and left. All right. Keep going.
Come, verse 15. And the water was spent in the bottle, and she cast the child under one of the shrubs.
Right.
Verse 16. And she went and sat and she went and sat her down over against him a good way off. And it were as it were a bowshot. For she said, let me not see the death of the child. And she sat over against him and lifted up her voice and wept.
Right. So her mindset is, she took it well, but her mindset, well, I'm just going to kill this baby. Because I'm cast out, I don't have a husband. This man can put me out. I want to go and kill. I'm going to kill this baby and start all over. That's what she's saying. She casted him under a little shroud, put him on the sun, just walked off. Right. But she couldn't watch him die. But the Lord came to her. All right, keep on.
It's like that's on 7.
That's 7 right there. Okay. All right. So I'll read next. This will be the last 7.
Come. Verse 7. Yeah, verse 17. And God heard the voice of the lad, and the angel of God called to Hagar out of heaven, and said unto her, what aileth thee? Hagar, fear not, for God hath heard the voice of the lad where he is. Verse 18. Arise, lift up the lad, and and hold him in thy hand, for I will make him a great nation.
Right. So this is the Most High coming to her saying, this is all, it was his part of his plan. Now this right here to let you know, like when you ask questions like why the Most High, why are we supposed to rule over the white man, why he do this? This is the Most High stage to set. The Most High is a genius how he sets stuff up. He gives this blessings. Blessings have got us all messed up. We don't know what a blessing is.
Right. He's
just getting them over there to do what? He got them over there looking at Arab now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look all the way up to today.
Right.
They are here to benefit us. So they're here to help us.
Right.
End of the day. Right now, what the Arab man doing right now? How is he benefiting us right now? Now he is. You know, he's doing a work that's benefiting us. How about that? She's not intentionally doing it. He don't know he's doing it. Right. What's going on right now in the world? Go ahead.
So he be warring with the Israelis.
He warring with the Israelis. They over there chopping them bastards' head off right now. What does Scripture say about Ishmael? He's a wild donkey of a man. He's going to war. Listen, you know anybody that was in Afghanistan, they go to war different. They don't go to war when you line up, I line up. I'm coming to Toyota Tacoma. And I'm finna pull up with my son. We're going to blow everything up. They going to war with them right now. That's what they're doing on our behalf. So look at it. We take our mind, we look at it like we're lower level. Look at it as you up here. And you watch it down. Okay, yeah. You see it like Arab, they coming to kill them. I want this whole land. But we can't go to war. But look at it like that your minions doing your dirty work. Lord gonna kill all of them. He gonna get rid of all of them. They're gonna try to fight Christ when he comes. But right now, that nation that he just blessed them to is doing our dirty work. You know what I'm saying? They clearing their land out for us. All right? Keep going. They started World War III, which is a prophecy. They started that. They got the prophecy going to where, okay, this is real. Everybody's scared now. So, all right, keep going.
Come. Verse 19. And God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water. And she went and filled a bottle with water, and gave the lad drink.
Right.
Verse 20. And God was with the lad, and he grew and dwelt in the wilderness, and became an archer.
Right. So he became an archer, good at shooting, doing warlike stuff. Right? Keep going.
Verse 21. And he dwelt in the wilderness of Paran, and his mother took him a wife out of the land of Egypt.
Got an Arab or the Egyptian. Right? There's no morals. No, you stick with your people.
Right.
Just go with whoever. Right? There are different kind of people. She went and married him to a woman of her people. She didn't go and get her a man of Abraham people. She was going to go find him, go home to Egypt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Find me. The Egypt one must have been, looking. I think what's the name had Moses had an Egyptian woman too, right? Yeah, the Egyptian one must have been looking like for the tempting back then. You know what I'm saying? Before it was a law. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, let's go.
Oh God, verse 22. And it came to pass at that time that Abimelech and Phicol, the chief captain of his host, spake unto Abraham, saying, God is with thee in all that thou doest.
Right, that's the king Abimelech coming back. This acknowledging that this man is with God. That's why, you know what I'm saying, this whole passage right here shows the relationship you can have with your enemy, with a devil, with your boss, with anybody that's not with you.
Right.
They will look at us and say, okay, I don't maybe agree with what you believe, but I respect it. That's all you can ask for. For somebody who has war in their heart, somebody who just made crooked. He made these people crooked.
Right.
He made them to do things that we just not gonna do.
Right.
So if you get the respect out of them for how you carry yourself, you are represent God.
That's
Because they don't know it, but they're seeing the Most High.
Right.
They're seeing how He operates. All right, that's what people saw in Christ when He came around. They saw God. They didn't know it. They saw it. They were like, okay, He moving like God. This man don't have no kingdom. He don't have this, but He's moving a certain way. He's speaking a certain way. He's making judgments that I've never heard of. That's out of this world. Right? But it's right. So that's how you want to carry yourself. The way people say, man, Lord, with that brother. I don't know what he got going on, but he just, every time he do something, it works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So people get mad at Captain Zaria. I think Captain Zaria the other day posted something. He didn't even make the post. He just shared it. Got like 2 million views. But the Lord with that man.
Right.
In terms of putting this word out, Captain Zaria got it. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Anybody else? 2 million views is not considered a major celebrity.
Right.
And you get 2 million views on your page.
Right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord with him in all that He do. Because He gave His life up for this truth. All right? All right, well, how much more we got?
This is last. All right. Verse 23. Now therefore swear unto me here by God that thou wilt not deal falsely with me.
Right.
Nor with my son, nor with my son's son, but according to the kindness that I have done unto thee, that thou shalt do unto me, and to the land wherein thou hast sojourned.
Right. So He's just to say, this way you're going to keep your word with me. Right. And that's the key thing. This right here. Read that again, about that. Read that one more time.
I will come, verse 23. Now therefore swear unto me here by God that thou wilt not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's son, but according to the kindness that I have done unto thee, thou shalt do unto me, and to the land wherein thou hast sojourned.
Right. So he said, man, can you make sure your sons carry yourself the way you did with my sons? Right. So we keep this going. He was a righteous man. He wasn't with us, but he was also considered a righteous man because he feared the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And so he basically was saying, is it possible you can make sure when your son dealing with my son, he gave him the land, right? He gave him a land he can pass down to his sons. He's saying, let's keep this relationship going. That relationship didn't keep going, right? Because somewhere along the line, we forgot who we were, or they forgot who they were, or his son came and tried to be wicked while he was gone. You know what I'm saying? That stuff can happen.
Right.
Doesn't happen. It can happen even today. You know what I'm saying? Because we have now where you are seeing more ISUPK and certain doors we want to usually get allowed into. So people realizing now, okay, these men with the Lord.
Right.
These men of God.
Right.
If the church ain't where it's at, T.D. Jakes is doing what we wanted him to do.
That's right.
You got him exposed.
That's right.
And he was. I'm surprised how many folks shocked.
Right.
About
Right.
T.D. Jakes.
Right.
Right? Because nigga, of course he was gay. What you mean? Y'all didn't know this, know how to do it.
That's right.
I heard it when I first came to UBK.
That's right.
That most pastors, 90% of pastors are gay.
That's right.
Right? That's the way they do stuff they do. Right. So that's the spirit you want to be in. Well, man, feel like he can trust you with your word. That's what we talk about every week. That's what you have left. We want the words that come out of a priest's mouth are 100%. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna take that and then want to give you stuff. We're not meant to be slaving. I think the General brought this up the other night, Christian Scripture Breakdown. We're not meant to work how hard as we working. You're an Israelite. You're not meant to do that. We under the curse of Adam, where he said the ground not going to give to us.
Right.
That means you got to get out there and get it.
Right.
And we just got so used to doing it, we think that's how it's supposed to go. But he's trying to reverse that and show you they're supposed to go do it for you. Right?
Okay.
You sit back and take care of your family and make as many children as possible. Right?
Okay.
But we're not in that time right now. So right now we got to do the work on both ends. All right? You got something?
That's it.
All right, bet. All right, that'll be it. We'll stop there. Pick up next week. Men of Israel, Amajah. All right, let's read the Lord's Prayer down. All right. Saul.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanau, Shabbat Shemai, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakuka, Tawa'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Ashah, Ba'aratazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashemai, Latamanau, Lakar, Yawam, Asalakna, Kawakna, Asalakna, Kawakna, Wala'ah, Naba'ayina, Banasayawam, Abba, Awashayna, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Amalaku, Waha'ala, Wahakapari, La'ai Walayam, Aman.
All right. Lord's Prayer in English.
Our Father,
Our
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth. And it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Our
daily bread. Give us our debts.
Forgive us our
As we
debt.
forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debt.
Lead us not into temptation.
Lead us not into temptation.
Deliver us from evil.
Deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
So be it.
So be it.
Israel Saul return. Courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amajah. Shabbat. Amajah. Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Brakatah.
Courtesy salute to the sisters, Amajah. Barak.
Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahweh Shah.
All right, Mother Batar. Classes.